You think you'll die from the collapse. You won't. You'll die because you trusted a survival lie you never bothered to fact check. 7 myths, 7 shortcuts, 7 ways people erase themselves the moment the grid goes dark. Let's dismantle every one of them before they dismantle you. You think you're going to die because the world collapses. Power grid gone, water systems down, streets empty, stores looted, but that's not what kills you. You die because you believe the wrong things when it matters most. In a blackout, you can't Google anything. There's no expert to correct you. There's no second chance to redo a mistake. And survival doesn't care about your intentions, only your accuracy. When panic hits, your brain defaults to stories, not science. Simple answers feel safer than complex reality. You grab the first idea that sounds confident, even if that idea is lethal. Every collapse has its timelines. In timeline 32A, 7 survival myths turned 7 human beings into 7 preventable graves. You're about to walk through each one. Not as fiction, not as warnings, as autopsies. Because the biggest threat in a collapse isn't the environment, it's the misinformation you brought with you. You don't die from the collapse. You die from the lies you carried into it. Lie number 1. You can drink urine to stay hydrated. Desperation makes bad chemistry look like wisdom. Urine feels like recycled water, like your body giving you a second chance. Panic makes that illusion believable. But here's the forensic truth. Urine is waste. It's concentrated salt urea, ammonia, metabolic toxins compounds your kidneys already rejected. Putting it back into your body forces your kidneys to filter poison twice. You accelerate dehydration. You spike sodium levels. Your cells lose water. Your brain swells. Your organs begin shutting down. In timeline 51G, a man tried it on day 3 of dehydration. By day 5, his kidneys were failing. By day 7, he was buried behind a collapsed fence line. No dialysis, no IV fluids, no rescue. Your kidneys already rejected it. Don't drink what your body throws away. Lie number 2. Gasoline makes fire easier. Hollywood taught you an accelerant means instant fire. You imagine yourself pouring gas on damp wood and flicking a lighter like you're starting a campfire in one step. That's not combustion. That's detonation. Gasoline vaporizes at room temperature. When you pour it, you're not soaking wood. You're creating a vapor cloud, invisible, unstable, and explosive. The ignition point for gasoline is 495 degrees, but the vapor ignites at concentrations as low as 1.4% in air. One spark, one ember, one metal on metal scrape, and you get a flash fire traveling at 15 feet per second. Flash burns take your hands first, your face second, your airway third. By the time you hit the ground, you're unable to breathe and too injured to save yourself. And in a collapse, no burn unit, no analgesics, no skin grafts, just screams, no one answers. Gasoline doesn't start fires, it starts disasters. Lie number 3. Moss always grows on the north side of trees. You love shortcuts. Your brain wants the world to be simple. North is moss, moss is north. But nature doesn't care about your need for direction. Moss grows where moisture lingers. Shaded sides, wind-protected areas, rain paths, full trunk coverage, and dense forests. In deserts, it doesn't grow at all. In timeline 62A, 2 people followed moss north for 8 straight hours. They walked in a slowly tightening circle until dehydration took their balance, then their cognition, then their consciousness. Navigation by botany is a coin toss, and the coin is rigged. Real north is found in the sun's arc, Polaris topography, shadow length, slope direction, not in moisture patterns pretending to be a compass. Botany isn't a compass. Moisture isn't magnetic north. Lie number 4. If an animal can eat it, so can you. This one feels logical. You watch a squirrel eat something. You assume it's safe. If wildlife thrives on it, why can't you? Because you're not built like them. Animals have different enzymes, different gut flora, different metabolic pathways, different toxin tolerances. Deer eat poisonous mushrooms. Birds consume berries that would put you in multi-organ failure. Goats metabolize plants that would dissolve your intestines. Take the death cap mushroom. Squirrels eat it like popcorn. You die from it with as little as zero point 0.1 millimoles of amatoxin per kilogram of body weight. Your liver tries to filter the toxin. It fails. It begins necrotizing within hours. Then come vomiting, diarrhea, kidney collapse, coma, and death. In a collapse, there's no antitoxin, no transplant, no ICU. You're not a raccoon. Their menu will kill you. Lie number 5. You can suck venom out of a snake bite. Panic creates action. Action feels productive. Doing nothing feels like dying. That's why this myth survives. But venom enters the bloodstream in seconds. By the time your mouth reaches the wound, the toxin is already systemic. You remove almost nothing. You introduce mouth bacteria, and the stress response accelerates venom circulation. Break down the poisons. Hemotoxins destroy blood cells. Neurotoxins shut down your breathing. Cytotoxins liquefy tissue. Your lips can't fix any of this. Real treatment is immobilization, keeping the bite below heart level, slowing circulation, marking swelling progression, antivenom. In timeline 73F, a man panicked, cut his skin open, and suctioned. He didn't remove venom. He just infected the wound. He died slower, not better. Your mouth isn't a medical tool. It's a contamination vector. Lie number 6. You can survive on rabbits alone. Meat feels like survival. Protein feels like strength. Eating anything feels like a win. But rabbit starvation is real. Rabbits are almost pure lean protein, no fat. Fat is what keeps you alive. Stores energy, supports metabolism, allows vitamin absorption, stabilizes hormones. Without fat, your liver becomes overwhelmed by ammonia. Your electrolytes collapse. Your energy drains faster than you can replace it. Symptoms: diarrhea, dizziness, low blood pressure, confusion, organ failure. The frontiersmen learned this the hard way. You're about to repeat the lesson unless you understand the chemistry of hunger. Pure rabbit is starvation disguised as fullness. Protein without fat is a slow death sentence. Lie number 7. Wilderness survival means find a cave. This one sounds smart. Shelter from rain, wind, predators, all in one place. Except caves don't keep you alive. They kill you quietly. Real hazards. Predators den inside. Bats carry lethal pathogens. Stagnant air builds CO2, pockets whetstone. Conducts heat 30x faster than air. Cave temperature drops faster than your core can compensate. Hypothermia doesn't take a night. It can take hours. Suffocation doesn't take a boulder. It can take stale air. Predators don't avoid caves. They investigate them. In timeline 19J, a family sheltered inside a cave to escape a storm. At sunrise, only one person walked back out. Frostbitten, hypoxic, and barely conscious. Caves are tombs with better marketing. The real threat isn't the myth. It's your psychology. Your brain loves simplicity. It clings to easy rules because they reduce fear. Cognitive biases link myths to survival. Simplicity bias makes short answers feel true. Availability heuristic makes memorable stories seem factual. False confidence replaces training with ego. Dunning-Kruger convinces amateurs they're experts. Panic bypasses critical thinking entirely. Humans evolved to see patterns, not accuracy. Myths resemble patterns. Science requires precision, and when the grid falls, fear outruns logic. You reach for whatever sounds comforting. Comfort kills. You don't follow myths because they're true. You follow them because you're scared. Not stories, not shortcuts, not folklore. Survival is built on physics, chemistry, anatomy, biology, topography, water treatment, fire, science-tested systems, verified methods. The collapse won't reward confidence. It rewards accuracy. It rewards training. It rewards people who test their methods before they need them. When the grid fails, supply chains collapse, and fear spreads faster than facts. Myths become lethal currency. Survivors aren't lucky. They're informed early. They're disciplined when others panic. They discard comforting lies while everyone else clings to them. They prepare while others assume rescue. You're not fighting the wilderness, you're fighting your own assumptions. How many survival lies are you still carrying into a collapse? If the grid failed tonight, would you act on facts or folklore? When panic hits, will you think clearly or reach for the myth that kills you? Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, and share this with someone who still trusts survival myths. Our other breakdowns should be appearing on your screen now. Watch them next, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new briefing.